There, it's taking a moment.
Hey,
You have to make
it's
the old
taking
bones
time.
rise.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, hello. There we are.
Are
I'm gonna.
we?
We're alive.
Yeah. Yes, we're
Are
live.
we?
Oh my god.
Awesome. Yes, we're alive.
We're alive, and we have
It's
a very special guest today.
alive.
That's
Yes,
right.
hi everybody.
Oh
Say
my.
hello.
Awesome.
Okay.
Right, so we actually have a
Hey,
bit
look,
of a secret
there's me.
agenda here. Yeah. And the secret agenda is that Voltaire has a Kickstarter, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. You have a link in the description below. It's an
Yeah, we're
awesome
not gonna say what
Kickstarter.
it's about. He's gonna say what it's about.
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Or not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that's a stellar
Oh.
beginning.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh no.
I
have
did.
a Kickstarter.
Oh.
I have a Kickstarter.
Okay. So yeah. Do you want to tell us what the Kickstarter is about?
Well, about 25. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Barely.
Oh.
Oh, okay. 25 years ago, I made an album called Almost Human.
Mm-hmm.
And that album came out in the year 2000. And
Wow.
Yeah, I think we have a
Oh,
little
God.
bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird. It worked just fine right before the stream.
Yes, exactly. Maybe don't.
Should I not do the screen share?
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
Okay,
should
let's see.
drop the
Stop with the
share.
screen share.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And maybe Aurelio, if you can jump out and in again, maybe the connection will be.
I love it.
More stable.
Every
Of
single
course,
time.
we didn't have technical difficulties before. We will have
Yeah,
it
it was
now
waiting for
when
Yeah.
we're
now ever since
live.
then.
Uh,
Typical.
yes,
Typical stream behavior.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
In the meantime, until we're like
yeah,
gonna fix those
until we're
technical.
all setting up again for real.
Yes.
That was a bit of
Um.
an anticlimactic opening, but what can you do? Okay, so for today color palette, I chose.
Oh.
He's gonna come back. Don't worry. He's a vampire.
Oh, will he?
Will he?
Oh no.
He's gone.
We need to
He
rise
won't
them again.
forever.
Like we need to rise them again with dark
Yeah.
ritual.
Yeah, we
wanna
need
see-
dark ritual.
I
too.
want to.
Yeah,
I
we
want
need
to.
to
I want to see
summon him
pentagram.
again.
I want to see the pentagram. Yeah, make a pentagram, please.
Okay, hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, do something.
Woo.
Again.
Okay, now pay $50.
I mean, yeah, well, $50 entry fee. Oh, that was.
Oh.
Ah,
Yay!
I told
Are
you
we
the
back?
pentagram.
wait.
The pentagram worked.
I told you the pentagram will work.
Nice.
Okay, we just summoned you with a pentagram, so everything is good.
Yeah, with a
think.
royal purple pentagram. All right.
can you
so-
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 Woo.
Okay.
All right. So
Awesome.
now you can
Oh.
actually talk about your album, and we're actually going to get all the
Oh.
details. Yes.
Okay. I'm back.
Yes.
Back, back
Yes,
in
you
black.
are. Hopefully.
We're glad to have you.
Oh, but there's still like a 30-second lag.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's always a 30
Yeah.
second lag in the stream
Yes.
itself. But
Yes.
on the Discord it's fine.
Yes, you can talk here and it's gonna happen. Like people in the chat
Okay.
says that it's very on character what's happening now.
Oh, is it? Which kind?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It is very character. Well, what do you mean, guys? What did the eggplant do? Why is he out of character?
Oh, is
No,
it okay?
no, Voltaire is on character.
Oh, excellent.
Okay,
On
so
character.
yeah, so let's return to the Kickstarter.
Yes. Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah, right. You can hear
Yeah.
me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we hear you great.
Okay, perfect. I guess I just had to turn the audio off on the stream.
Oh.
Oh,
because then I would hear myself in the stream like 30 seconds after I spoke.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd
I
be
should have
smart.
told you to do that. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, no worries. Well, now that we are here live and everything's working perfectly, thanks to the pentagram. So 25 years ago, I made an album called Almost Human. It was my second album, and it came out on CD as that was the format of the time. But of course, it had never came out on vinyl. So after 25 years, I'm finally making a vinyl album version of Almost Human. There's a Kickstarter for it. There's a link around here somewhere.
Yeah, there's link in the
And-
description.
In the description.
Yes.
Yes.
It's in
There
the
was
description.
there was a few stretch goals. We made the goal actually the very first day, which was really,
Ooh.
really lovely.
That's impressive.
And then the first stretch goal was for some stickers, and we made that the same day. We made the first stretch goal even the same day, first day. And then there was a second stretch goal. So now everybody who ordered an album is also getting like a 12-inch by 12-inch signed color poster of the cover of the album. But there's a third stretch goal. And the third stretch goal is to recreate the cover of Almost Human as it would look today.
And that means
And
It
that means
decidedly more dad bodish.
well, you heard right
There-
here, so go support it.
There have been like tens of thousands of hamburgers between the year 2000 and today. So, but that's of course only if we hit the stretch goal. So, and the stretch goal is $23,000. So it is my great hope that we will hit $22,999. Then I'll be
you
able
heard
to
it,
keep my
guys.
shirt on.
You heard it here.
Well, I guess now it's up to the gods above to decide your fate.
Yeah, if you see that the Kickstarter gets to $22,999, stop ordering albums.
Oh, I
And,
see.
yeah, and now that you said the fans have to do the opposite.
Yeah, the
so,
chat-
yeah,
the
so you're
chat,
gonna
like-
wake up tomorrow with like 40,000 or something.
Oh,
Yes.
let's hope not. Let's hope not, because then I got to take off my shirt twice. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that how
Oh,
that
yeah.
works?
You're gonna have to take your
Okay,
skin
so
off.
every milestone will be a different part of
No, no.
clothing.
Settle down. Settle down.
Look, we
The
all know
chat
what
is like the chat is extremely excited about the dead bud. So
Yeah, told you.
I guess.
You're gonna be
Yes.
more excited.
Well, you know, I guess the second stretch goal could be a recreation of the album from the waist down instead of from the waist up.
Ooh. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, no one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see
Anyway,
now
chat-
that you said it, a lot of people
While-
want to see that.
while we're like discussing that Kickstarter, as you can see, Daria is like making doodles. But if you have any requests for Voltaire, if you want like
Yeah,
to
this
play
is a
as
Halloween
Duke,
stream.
yeah, you
Halloween
can
Voltaire.
ask
Yeah.
him to be in character and say stuff if you like, or if you want Daria to make a sketch, you can make a donation here in the chat or in the coffee link below. Okay? As you know, like we have a few requests from previous streams. So after this grumpy Missy, I think we're gonna get into it.
You
so,
need neutral, Missy.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
anyway,
So whose request is that?
No one. I'm just drawing for fun.
no one. This
Oh.
is a
Am I
No,
not
it's
allowed
your
to draw for
request.
fun anymore?
Oh no,
Okay.
you're.
I
you're an
love
artist.
this comment. This is a great comment from Missy Twila 9421. She says, "First the shirt, then the skin, then the skeleton dance."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
But that's only for the
Awesome.
66600. So.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Yep. people.
And,
You have a lot of time to support that Kickstarter. I already support it, so people, go.
Yeah.
We need as much people as you can.
Guys, listen. It's for a great cause.
Be-
Listen.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's a great cause. We
Gotta
need that
feed
new
the
cover.
artists and the vendors.
I have to
Yeah.
open up the Kickstarter so I can watch it.
Oh
I
yeah.
can
What's
monitor.
it going
Oh
up like?
no!
What you do
No.
happening?
It's already gotten up. It's already gone up. This is bad. This whole thing is backfiring.
Um,
It was
I
supposed to
mean-
somehow go down.
Damn it.
Oh, go down.
Yeah.
I see.
It's risen by the minute.
Mhm.
So other
Uh,
than so I should probably start with the first request, and then
Yeah.
I can actually start asking questions,
Yes.
perhaps.
Yes.
So what's the first request?
Okay, so the first request is from John Francis Gillian, one of our vampire overlord.
Oh yeah.
It's
Ooh.
Duke bows to Tina from The Princess and the Frog.
Ooh, Tiana.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Tiana.
Okay. Tiana.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that reminds
remember-
me. What is your? I'm gonna start like by rapid fire because somebody brought up The Princess and the Frog. What's your favorite Disney movie? Is it Frozen?
My favorite is girl. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I do love Frozen. I am a Disney goth, and I love Disney villain songs. Of course, in fact I have a song called "The King of Villains" where I quote every single Disney villain song.
Oh my God! Yes, I love that.
True story.
One of my best.
So, yeah, so I love Disney, and there doesn't necessarily have to be a villain, but there almost always is. And I love the villains. I love Dr. Facilier, and Ursula, and the Evil Queen, and of course Maleficent, and Cruella de Vil. There's so many good ones.
Who's your favorite Disney villain?
Can I have a little request? Can you sing the line of "I have friends on the other side"?
'Cause I got friends on the other side.
Yeah. Now, Eggplant
thank
pay
you so much.
$50.
Yeah, that'll be $6.66.
Can you sing the Snow White song? The one where she's
Okay,
wishing
listen,
for.
What are all
Ma-
these freebies, guys?
Maddie
Pay in the
Baker
chat.
887. Maddie Baker 887 says Radigan, anyone? And what's really interesting about that, it was that Radigan was the only villain I was not able to include in the song because Radigan's villain song is so specific. It is, there's all of these very specific places and very specific deeds, and there was nothing in there general enough that I could add to my King of Villains song. So, hats off to Radigan, and great apologies to the great Rat Thief for not being in the King of Villains song.
What a shame. He's like my favorite one because he's so dual-coded.
Okay, so we
We
do
have a
have two.
Yeah, we have a request from Mrs. Walla 9421 says, loving hearing you all be so silly. I have an odd request. I made dolls of Missy and Duke, and I was wondering if you could get your guys' reaction to them. Sure, put the dolls, please, in the link in the description below. You have a link to a folder of doodles and drive. Put it there. I will give it and show it to Voltaire through stream, and then we can react to it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I did see a moment ago two little dolls. I don't know if it's the same ones, but they were really lovely.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I put it because it was cute, but yeah, I don't know it's them, but I will wait for the official picture.
Oh yeah.
And we
speaking
also
of-
have a coffee.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Speaking
and we
of-
also have a
of,
coffee.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, am I allowed?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You have 10 seconds.
Oh no. Okay. We have new donation from D.
Orban.
It's a coffee one. Sorry. Real 100%. Hello. So, can you draw Hieronymus Bosch, aka me? Okay. Are you?
Oh yeah, we have
him?
we have someone on Discord that's a huge fan of yours, Aurelio,
Oh.
and he named himself Hieronymus Bosch.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Is he from the
the-
planet?
Yes.
Is he from the planet Necronus?
Yes. He knows everything. He brings up some really obscure stuff, and I was like, how does he know about it? And I don't. I'm a bad fan.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am a bad fan. I mean, okay, so where did, what came first, Hieronymus Bosch or Chichan?
Oh, Chichan.
Really?
Chichan came first. Yeah, I was drawing her on napkins in 1989.
And now you are a famous author. Who lives in
Well,
a
I would.
mansion?
Yes, I live in the steeple of the Chrysler Building.
Ooh, nice. And
But
wait, so where can you read them? I never was able to find those comics.
Hopefully, you never will be able to find them
Damn it.
because I was very young when I wrote them, and they're probably quite poorly written.
Oh no.
But it is going to be the 30th anniversary of the Chichan comics in just 2 years, a year and 2 months. So I plan to recolor, re-edit, and re-release the entire first Chichan 6-issue miniseries as a graphic novel in 2027,
Ooh,
when that comic book turns 30 years old.
maybe
And
say-
there is something very, very weird about being able to say that you did something that has turned 30 years old. Oh, look, there's the dolls. Now we can see them.
yes,
Ooh,
It-
I
Oh.
see the
Oh, they're-
dolls. Aww,
Oh, they're beautiful.
they're so
They're so cute. They're
I don't know if
chibi.
those. I don't know if those are the dolls, but okay.
I guess
Dolls
we'll wait and
oh,
see
now they're
then.
gone. They were
Yeah,
like an
they're
angel's
gone.
kiss. Speaking of dolls.
By the
We-
way, we have like a donation thing from Colbian Mini. Greetings
Oh, yeah,
from
Colbane,
Iceland.
Colbane.
Colbane Mini. Greetings from Iceland. Speaking of Disney villain songs, my favorite is probably Hellfire. Mine as well. From Henchuk of Notre Dame.
Handshake.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Henchback.
A very good song. One of the best movies as well. Yeah, so
Yeah.
speaking of dolls, did you know there's a bunch of people who like recreated the Almost Human album, but like they put a twist on it. So I found one that I'm gonna put it on the screen once I found it. Someone made like a little puppet with it. So just wait.
Carpet.
Yeah, it's like it looks like a candle kind of, but it has the top head, so I guess it's supposed to be you. Yeah, just wait for the 30 seconds delay, and then you'll be able to see it on screen. And someone made like a real wood version, and it's called Barely Human. And there was like another one. I can't find it. But I know, like a bunch of people just redrew it in their own style.
Oh,
It's really
wow.
fun.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They're so cute.
And just today on Instagram, I noticed that a young lady made a Halloween costume of the Almost Human cover,
Oh.
So,
and she had tagged me in it.
so she walked around shirtless.
No, she had like a cream colored like unitard,
Oh.
and then she put arrows in it. It was really cute.
That's so
And
cool.
I want to comment to J-Man. J-Man001 says, one of my favorite villain songs was technically not Disney, was In the Dark of the Night from Anastasia. Do you think you can draw your best version of Rasputin from that movie? I need to catch up on that one because I don't really know that one.
You haven't seen
I don't think I-
Oh,
Anastasia?
it's nice.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Whoa.
Is it a
I-
Disney movie? I don't think it's a
Don
Disney.
No,
Bluth
no.
movie.
That's a Disney
Yes,
movie.
exactly.
He tried doing the Disney thing, and it backfired awfully. But Anastasia was actually kind of fine. And also, there was a song called Anastasia in Almost Human.
That's true.
Ha, yes, I know something.
Oh,
'Cause I keep
the-
mixing Almost Human songs with Then and Again songs. I don't know why.
There's also a few comments for you, like from Arios5057. Voltaire, your music changed my life. I love you.
Same.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Listen,
Oh wow!
oh, really, I always say, there's a cliche about if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around, does it make a sound? And the technical scientific answer is no, it does not, because sound is measured by vibrations on an eardrum. So if there's no eardrums around, then the tree falling actually made no sound whatsoever. And I feel very similarly about the music. I can make the music and I can enjoy it myself, but the fact that it goes out into the world and that people take the time to listen to it and that some people actually really like it and that it comes to mean something to them just increases tremendously the amount of pleasure I get from making it. So thank you guys for listening, honestly.
Yeah, thank you for making some of the
It
best
could
songs
be
ever
like
made.
so different. It could be like extremely different. It's like, yeah, your music changed my life. I hate you now.
Yeah, your
It
music
could be.
changed my life for the worse.
I lost all hope in humanity now. Thank you.
Yeah, who knows
Right.
if I've changed for the better. But thanks for you.
I used to
It
be
changed for
happy.
good.
So Ramato 14 says, Voltaire wants to say thank you, always being so kind to your fans. I met you at a bar Sinister in Los Angeles once, and you were just lovely.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, Bar Sinister is a fun place. And here's a nice little bit of trivia. You know who else I met at Bar Sinister? I met Maxwell Adams at Bar Sinister somewhere around the year 2000. True story.
Oh, yeah, it's the famous Zoot Zoot Suit story.
That's right. He claims he did not look at all the way I described him, but I remember him
Yeah,
wearing
one
a
of
red
you
zoot
was
suit.
drunk, so.
One of you was
Yes,
drunk.
well, I wonder who that could have been. Must have been Maxwell Adams.
Yeah.
What was your
do have-
weirdest interaction with a fan?
Gosh,
Where
there's
you
so
got COVID.
many. What's that? Yeah, I got COVID. There are. I mean, there's so many that I could tell you about. But one that I'm going to share with you was that a few years ago when David Bowie died, I was singing. He was, my idol. He's one of my biggest musical idols. And the night that he died, I remember, I'll never forget where I was and how I found out. And I was at a nightclub, and it was like maybe 2 a.m, and I went home and I cried and I cried and I cried. And I was really, really upset. And on that year when I went on tour, I was doing a cover of As the World Falls Down. And I would talk about David Bowie, and I would talk about what his music meant to me. And I would get so emotional, and I would honestly cry. I mean, I would openly weep while I sang that song and while I told stories about him. And I remember getting off stage one night, and I went to the merch booth, and I was talking to a young man who, had gotten an album, and he was getting it signed, and he and I were having a conversation. And at some point he looked to me and he said, "You're my David Bowie." And oh my God, I did not see that coming, and I just cried and cried and cried. And I'll never forget that moment. I'll never forget that moment. Like it honestly, and this is going to sound like nonsense, but it never occurred to me when you're a fan of music and you think of the people who move you and the people who you idolize, you understand what that feels like, but you could never in a million years believe that anybody would feel that way about you, because we all kind of to some degree diminish ourselves and feel like we could never be anywhere near as cool as our idols. So that moment sideswiped me, and I'll never forget that.
Do you sometimes have those moments where people send you messages like, "Oh my God, I idolize you. You're like, I'm a huge fan of yours," and you go like, "Well, but I don't know. I'm just some guy. Why would you idolize me when there's way cooler people out there?" Because I do that a lot.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's sort of like almost even a daily thing. But I think that, look, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've had some time to process stuff, and I may have been
I am famous, actually.
No, it's not like that. It's more just like you get to a point where you start to realize that it's not really you. It's something that you've made that has helped somebody or has entertained somebody. And so I almost see it like as a little bit external, like when people write to me and they say, that they perhaps are my biggest fan or they idolize me or whatever. It's like I almost don't really think about it so much as me. Like they don't know me. Like the Voltaire who wakes up at 4 p.m. and schleps over to get a coffee and is grumpy and messy looking. That's not really the person that they know. The person that they know is the artist who makes this stuff. So I almost see it as an external thing. But I just appreciate it. I mean, I always say nobody hates being liked. So nobody hates being told they're doing a good job. So it's, it might have taken me a while to get to a point where I could accept those kinds of compliments, graciously. But I definitely have come to a point in my life where I'm just so grateful that people spend any time whatsoever listening to the music or reading what I write or looking at the art that I make.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So like
But yeah,
yeah.
before we continue, I sent on the vampire team. I sent the picture of the two dolls.
Ooh,
Can you
Okay.
like put them on the screen for everybody to see? If that's okay.
Oh, oh,
The-
that's amazing. Okay,
It's
yeah.
so cute. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
please put it.
I need a new request by the way. I finished this one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
and just a sec before we continue, we have like a little backlog, so we should probably go over these before we continue.
These, let's go.
Yes, so we have from Loilor, we have a donation.
Thank
Hi,
you.
could you please draw Esteban and Jay in
Yes.
Halloween costumes?
Okay.
Mr. Voltaire, what's your favorite song? It's
Ooh,
also
what's my
my favorite.
favorite song? Oh gosh, I don't have to think about that one. It's probably different every single day. Um, last year I made a book called Gothic Life: The Essential Guide to Macabre Style, and in that book there was a section of Summerween, like how to decorate for Summerween. And the publishers had specifically asked me to create like plans for a Summerween party. And I thought, well, what kind of music would I play during a Summerween party? Would I play, like the same top 40 goth songs that I always play? And I thought, no, I'd probably want to play something summery. So I started looking for like surf songs, like, surf rock songs about monsters. And I went down this rabbit hole and I ended up finding all of these songs that are so amazing. And there's one that I really, really love called Dracula's Daughter. That one's really good. And there's another song called Dracula by Desmond Decker. It's a reggae song. And I'm listening to a lot of surf music right now. So I think like surf songs about monsters is kind of what I'm really into right now.
I'm just stuck with the night forever. I have
Dun,
nothing
dun,
else
dun,
to
dun, dun,
do.
dun, 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 dun,
This-
dun, dun,
every
dun,
time
dun,
every time I have to
dun,
bring my progress to class once a week, my teachers were like, "Well, can't wait for this thing to get stuck in my head for like a whole day," and then they were mad at me, and
Yeah,
I
of
lived
course.
with it. So too
That
bad.
song was my senior year. Like we made our final project, and like we're always all the time, and like this is the song that defines my last year in college
Yeah,
because I heard it
exactly.
all the
I
time.
made everyone listen to it. I was like, now you all know.
Yeah, you
Have
made
you
like a fan
heard?
animation if anybody would like to see it.
Nah, nobody wants to say that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We do have just a sec. We do have another donation here from Dual Metamorphosis. Love you, Voltaire. Would love to see you live. Are you alive?
I am alive. Well,
Okay.
it really depends where they're based. I do play very, very, very frequently, and I try to get to as many places I can. And in 2026, in fact, I'm just planning my tour right now. It's going to be called, because every tour has a theme. And I did a tour that was called the King of Villains Tour, and I did a tour that was called Halloween Forever Tour. And this tour that I'm doing in 2026 is called Between the Devil and the Demonatrix Tour, where I will be performing my villain songs, and I will also be showing my feature film, The Demonatrix. And I'm
Yeah,
going to be
how's
trying
that
to do
going?
that. Oh, well, the film's finished, and it had the world premiere last week in Birmingham, England.
Did it take 10 years to make it?
Well, I conceived it 10 years ago, and then it took 10 years to write the script and eventually get to a point where we could find the money to make it. And so, yeah, it took 10 years, and the U.S. Premiere of the film will be December 5th in New York City at the New York City Horror Film Festival. And then I'm going to do my very best to take it on the road. I can tell those of you who are listening that there are already dates that are almost confirmed in Atlanta, Tampa, Orlando. There's a date that is confirmed in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. There's 2 dates confirmed in Seattle, Washington. And I'm just going to try to bring it to every place that I can. And I hope you like my
Awesome.
monster movie.
Can you watch it? Can we
Yeah.
watch it online at some point? Can we rent it somewhere?
Of course, of course. But it has to do a sort of a film festival run first,
Oh, yeah.
so that we can get a little bit of a buzz going, and people might get excited about the film, and then hopefully we'll sign a really nice distribution deal where I can pay back the investors.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
Oh,
who
fingers
hopefully.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, number one priority is to pay back the nice people who donated and made it possible. We also did like a Kickstarter for that, and we want to make sure that all those people get their perks, and we want to make sure that the people who invested in the film, get their investment back. And then after that, it'd be really great if we could put it out on DVD and on Blu-ray, and then of course online, so that everybody could see it anywhere in the world whenever they want to.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
finally.
Crystal Evans says the first time I saw you was the correct Fox where you took a bottle of booze, poured a glass, then handed the glass back to the barkeep. Thank you for making life amazing. Keep the dark dream alive.
I love it.
Memories.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when people tell me about stuff that I did, because I very rarely remember what
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
that's
when I'm
just me
in a
every
big-
stream. So I don't even remember what I
Yeah.
say.
Well, yeah, especially if I'm trying to be funny, it's like the minute I've done it and I've had a laugh, I've forgotten I've done it, and so I love to hear these stories.
At least you have the privilege of drinking while you perform. I don't, unfortunately. Maybe I should
Oh,
try
no?
that one day. Yeah, just
check-
drink while I'm streaming.
Drunken drawing.
Yeah, then say the most cancelable things.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, don't do that. No, don't do
Yeah,
that.
please don't.
No.
Please don't. Then later
We
I need
need-
to fix it.
Yes, we need
Uh-huh.
you around. Oh, look at this beautiful drawing of Missy and Duke as ponies. It's gorgeous. It was
Yeah.
Oh,
gorgeous.
yeah, it is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I need a new
Ni-
request.
So before
Yeah, we
before you do a new request, please show the dolls if you can like copy
Oh,
it,
okay,
just,
yeah,
uh,
let's do them.
and show the dolls. Like
Show the dolls.
in the meantime, we got a new request from Windrake 107. This might be the only chance I ever have to tell Voltaire that I headcanon his song "Dead Girls Love Me" as a sequel to Zombie Prostitute.
I need to read that again. This might be the only chance I'll ever have to tell Voltaire that I headcanon his song Dead Girls as a sequel to Zombie Prostitute. Or maybe it's the other way around.
True,
You
like
know,
the girl
yeah.
is dead.
First she's dead,
And then
and then
she's
later on,
living dead.
and then she's living dead. Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell me of any other artists who wrote 2 songs about fucking dead people?
Oh, come on now. There's children on this stream.
Are there?
Surely,
Alright. Okay, and
Surely-
yeah, and we do
surely what you meant was 2 songs about
hugging.
having romantic
Hug.
relationships.
Oh yeah, of course.
No,
okay,
romantic relationship is for mature people.
Yeah, it's for losers.
Yes.
So,
And-
my songs are
And we do
certainly
have-
not written by a mature person.
Hieronymus
And the-
Posh. Now you need to draw Hieronymus Posh.
Oh, all
Yes,
right.
and we also have another donation from Jaw ZZ1. Okay. Hi everyone. I hope the Kickstarter for the
It's Maeve. Jaws.
Oh,
is the
it's
one
Maeve.
that- Yeah, it's Maeve. It's the new nickname for
of
Maeve.
yes, the vinyl is a success, and for the occasion, sorry, can I have Momo and Duke, of course, Momo.
course.
I'll see if I can save some money to support the Kickstarter. Love you, Voltaire.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Anyway, people, if you just join in, as you know, Aurelio making an awesome Kickstarter of his record in vinyl form. So you can join the Kickstarter in the link below. Okay, just click it and then give it as much money as you can so we can get to the final stretch goal of him
Oh,
making...
we don't want to get
No,
don't wanna
we
get to
do,
the
we do.
final
we
stretch
do.
goal.
We do want to get this ticket.
We want to
Almost.
we want to get right up to just before the final stretch goal.
Yeah,
And
this is why it's called almost human, not fully.
Yeah, not
That's right.
fully human.
Fully
Yeah, but
frontally human.
Damn
yeah,
it.
but jokes aside, it's your opportunity to get like a very awesome record in vinyl form of an awesome artist. So,
Oh,
oh,
thank you. It will be
support.
the very first time Almost Human is ever available on vinyl.
Mhm.
First edition. First edition.
And the other
That is so
album on
cool.
vinyl is The Devil's Bliss, I assume.
That's correct. The Devil's Briss, my very
Yes.
first album, is on vinyl. There was another album of mine, Ookie Spooky, which has Land of the Dead on it, in fact.
Oh, that's
And
the one I
that
wanted.
was, yeah, Ookie Spooky and rather Land of the Dead and Zombie Prostitute and Stuck With You. 3 songs you've used in Vampire are on Ookie Spooky. But that album is now out of print. So after I finish Almost Human, I'll probably put that record back in print.
Ah, yes. Are you gonna
Uh,
make all of them on vinyl? All 14 of them?
I don't know about all 14 of them, but certainly a handful of them. Oh, I
Hey,
definitely here's what's definitely going to happen on vinyl. Devil's Briss, Almost Human, Boo Hoo, Ookie Spooky, probably To the Bottom of the Sea, probably Raised by Bats, and definitely the latest one, Summer Ween Surf. Everything else, who knows?
J-Man 001 says, subject change. I liked your song. There is no honor among thieves as well.
Ah, I like this whole album.
That is a fun
Draculus
song.
says, pleasure to meet you, Voltaire. I'm currently listening to all your albums. Which would you say is the best to listen on Halloween?
I just typed the reply. I would say definitely you want to check out The Last Halloween Party, which is an EP. It has a song about Wednesday Addams, and it has a song called The Skeleton Dance, which is probably my favorite song that I've ever written, ever. And, but what I've done recently is I've created a Spotify playlist called Aurelio Voltaire's Halloween Hits. And it's like 3 hours of spooky but upbeat Halloween songs that I've written. So you're definitely going to hear The Night. And there's a song that you might hear on there from the new album, Summer Ween Surf, that sounds an awful lot like it could be a sequel to The Night.
I
It's a
think
new
you know
song
what you're
called,
talking about.
yes, a Visit from the Count.
Yes.
And you know, it's funny. It's funny when you get to a point where you're writing and releasing songs and thinking, Daria's definitely going to make a video for this one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just give me an extra year and I'll make something else.
It really did cross my mind.
You have no idea how many songs of yours I was gonna do clips for, especially from Almost Human. But then I was like, fuck, I don't have time for all of this. I have to be economical with
That's
my
true.
clips. Damn it.
But you know, people, as part of the pilot, we're gonna have like an original song by Voltaire.
That's true. That's true. At
Oh,
least
my God.
one.
Honestly, I would
Yeah.
have made a song for the Ghosts in the Cemetery one as well, but you know.
Ooh,
Who's got
Gods in a
time for that?
Graveyard.
Yeah, that one.
Gods
Ghosts
in a Graveyard.
That one would be like when Duke was a teenager in the 80s and he had like a goth girlfriend.
You have another moment in memory lane from Austin Drugger. Says, I still remember the first time I met you in Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, I didn't had enough for any merch, but you asked for my phone and signed it. Still got it.
Oh, that's nice.
And do you ever wonder how many people just randomly think about you at some random time of day?
You know, as long as they're thinking nice thoughts, I think that's lovely.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we have a
You know,
question for
but
you.
I'm certain there's the people out there who are like, that bastard.
He owed me a sandwich.
That's right.
We have a question for you from Miss Nessa Bless. Hello, Voltaire. Love your music and so excited to see you and Daryam working together to make Vampire. This is for my friend. Which horror movies inspire your art and music?
Ooh, which horror movies inspire my art and
I
music?
hate that I kind
Well,
of know the answer for that.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
okay. Were you going to say Nightmare Before Christmas?
Well, that too, but I was also gonna say Ray Harryhausen.
Oh, well, sure. But yeah, I think Ray Harryhausen, his movies, and those of you who don't know about him, he did Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, Jason and the Argonauts, Clash of the Titans. That I think more than anything inspires my art. But my music, I think, is more inspired by the work of Danny Elfman. So I would say in that regard, Tim Burton movies, obviously Nightmare Before Christmas, A Corpse Bride, and those are the kind of movies that I think mostly inspire my musical style.
I'm actually having a huge Oingo Boingo phase right now. So do you think that
Ah,
inspired you as well?
I love Oingo Boingo. And recently, actually, bringing up A Visit from the Count again, the violinist on A Visit from the Count is actually Danny Elfman's star violinist. Her name's Sandy Cameron, and she is the lead violinist when he does his live Nightmare Before Christmas concerts.
Yeah, you always have a bunch of really impressive people showing up to record with
Thank
you.
you.
How do you get all these connections?
Dreaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of people don't dare to dream. This is true. It sounds corny, but a lot of people don't dare to dream. They say things to themselves like, "Oh, that person's too famous. They're too successful. They'd never work with me." And I have that thought in the back of my head, but I'm a dreamer, so I'm like, "Oh, wouldn't it be great if Danny Elfman could narrate one of my films?" And if you don't know this, Danny Elfman narrated one of my films. So I dare to dream. And then I have this other philosophy too, which is I think a lot of people find it very, very strange. But like, I think that art is important, and that I think that art is really cool and really great and deserves to exist. So I have reached out to people to work with me who I had just had no business talking to, like Danny Elfman, for instance. And he graciously narrated a short film of mine. But like, I've just been so lucky to be able to collaborate with him. I had another film that I made that Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance narrated. And I did one where Debbie Harry, the lead singer from Blondie, narrated. And then I've played, Black Labyrinth, which is a 22-song sort of spiritual sequel to the movie Labyrinth. I recorded as a tribute to David Bowie, has 15 of David Bowie's band members playing on it. So I just get excited about art, and I get excited about who it would be really cool to work with on that art. And then I reach out to them, and they either say yes or they say no. And either way is okay, I guess. But I've been very, very, very lucky.
Yeah, your philosophy worked for me. That's why you're a part of the pirate.
Woohoo!
Right.
I love it.
Okay, so we do have another donation from
Yeah, and I need a
Audrey.
new request.
Keeping with the theme, I'm going to request Duke and Lilith dancing together.
Which
And
Lilith?
thank you, Voltaire, for being. And thank you, Voltaire, for being a huge inspiration to me creatively.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic. Well, again, I'm
But
just
it's
really
not- it's
glad
not the
that
next-
you.
Oh
What?
yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
No worries. Was there more?
Oh no, just that.
Yeah, we have like the next request is like Missy as Celia from Dungeons and Dragons. You have the reference in the drive. It's the one with the cape from the D&D old cartoon.
Oh,
I
the
love
one
that
where she's a
cartoon.
redhead.
Yes.
Oh, the one where she's being kicked
What?
by a pony.
Yeah. Fun fact: she also appeared in the movie with Honor Among Thieves, the
Oh.
live action.
Did she
All
also
the
appear
all
in
the
the
party.
song Honor Amongst Thieves?
There's no honor amongst thieves.
Yeah, that one. Wait, what's I go with this? Okay,
And
so I have a
another,
question.
Okay, so before your question, I'm just gonna go with the donations that we have.
Oh yeah.
I have a drawing from Koblemi.
Koblemini.
Okay, yeah. I have a drawing request. The Yule cat riding
A nice scooter.
scooter. Oh, well, that could be nice. And we have another. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna run through these because we have so many. From Tora Hamataro. Okay, I butchered it.
It's probably him.
Daria, Voltaire, do you guys have PO boxes for fan art?
Nope, but maybe Voltaire has one.
I do not. I do not. Unfortunately, I have 3 storage units that are bursting, which is why I've been presently like selling off a bunch of stuff. So unfortunately, I have basically run out of physical space, but I do love to see the fan art online. So I always, I just ask people to, when they post fan art, to tag me so that I'll be able to see it because I really do enjoy looking at it.
Oh yeah, sometimes people ask me if it's okay to draw fan arts of my characters, and I'm like, you don't even need to ask. Just draw them and tag me. I want to see all of them.
Absolutely.
You have a question
Absolutely.
from Blood Slinger. Hello, Voltaire. Just started getting into more of your songs during the spooky season. I'm curious to know if you've been interested in doing a cover for Good Song Never Dies by Saint Motel.
Oh, Blood Slinger, you're going to be so disappointed to hear that I do not know who Saint Motel is, and I've never heard the song A Good Song Never Dies. I think, but you better believe I'm going to hear it now. So thank
If
you
you
for
wanna,
bringing it to my attention.
Yeah, if you
my
want to see it with,
recommendation, yeah,
with one
my
of the animations in
recommendation,
it.
yeah, you can see in one of Daria's episodes, the song is like featured there.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, in that
season-
case, maybe I do know it.
Maybe it's the one where Duke meets the other blonde vampire.
Ah,
Is
yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, I have to go back and really listen to it now. But I don't do a lot of covers. I don't love doing covers. And the reason is that if I really love a song, I don't honestly believe that I can improve upon it. So I don't know that there's a point for me to do a cover. So what I usually like to try to do instead is if I really love a song, I try to write a song that reminds me of it, a song that's inspired by the song. So who knows? Maybe a good song. What is it? A good song never dies?
Good
A
song never dies.
It's very much
there might
not
be
your style, so that's gonna be interesting to hear the gothified
I may,
version.
yeah, I may write one called Another Good Song Never Dies.
A song that actually dies.
No, it's going to be called A Song Inspired by a Good Song Never Dies Lives Forever.
Yeah, perfect. Just rolls off your tongue.
Alfred the Hopper says, Voltaire, your music, your whole way of being, your humility, everything, you're my idol. Your music saved my life, changed everything for better, inspired me, and still does. Thank you for everything.
That's so wholesome.
It is.
Thank you, Alfred. Alfred, I really appreciate that. And all I can say is I hope that I continue to, make music and make art that speaks to you. And that you can continue to look over in this general direction and find something entertaining or that makes you feel good. So thank you for sharing those words, Alfred.
Zach asks, Daria, how come you decide that Duke would lose a thumb of all things? And Mr. Vertel, how do you feel about the Duke losing a thumb?
Yeah,
Losing a thumb?
A thumb, yeah.
How would I feel about losing a thumb? It's okay. So this is not the answer you're expecting, but I often think to myself that I'd be completely okay with losing half my leg or a hand because I would immediately go get like a hook and a peg leg, and I'd have like a seriously legit pirate cosplay. So a thumb, bring it.
Well, can you play the guitar?
So instead of a vampire, which would be a vampirate?
Exactly. Yeah. So like I often fantasize about losing a hand. The only problem is when I think about if I were to lose a hand, I'd be really happy to get that hook. But here's the problem. I play the guitar with my left hand. Like the important part of the guitar playing happens with the left hand, but I draw with my right hand. So it would be a really tough call if I had to choose between one or the other, because then I'd either have to give up playing guitar or I'd have to give up drawing.
Yeah, but think of all the benefits, money.
Think of all the... You're assuming we have universal health care here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new Kickstarter.
Lots of thumb.
Voltaire needs you to give him a hand.
Yeah. The stretch goal that you get like a new glove.
Yeah. And if you go past the stretch goal, then he shows a picture of the hand without the glove. So the reason...
We have a question for
yeah,
Daria from D Winter. And he said, "Is Missy only a vampire when she holds the staff?"
Yes.
Mm.
Next question.
What yes?
Oh.
What do you mean? Yeah.
What do
it's
you mean
really-
yes?
Yeah, I mean yes. Everyone's
This
favorite
is the part that
character,
you're gonna
yes.
say, well, we're gonna wait and see to see what's happening in the pilot, don't we?
No,
Yes.
just yes.
Fine. Okay, so yes.
And the reason why Duke lost his thumb is literally because there's one line in Stuck With You that says, you chopped my thumb off with an axe.
Oh, you chopped my thumb off with
So
an axe.
it's literally, I wouldn't have done that had it not been for this line. So I was like, well, I better commit. What can I say? The story is written by the song.
You got to commit to the bit.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So actually, so you wrote that, that Missy lost an eye and Duke lost his thumb. I had nothing to do with that.
Oh wow! I didn't even realize that I was writing these episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll be expecting that writer credit.
No, yeah, absolutely. Just gonna be like the credits, and then all of a sudden it says writer, and everyone's like, "What writing? It's a song." But you don't realize how much power you have.
I guess. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I need the new request.
Okay.
So
we do-
okay, so the new request is from Keld Nogona. I want to have Missy carrying a bromance python for sketch
A
request.
Burmese python. Okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. So
You never seen one.
yeah, speaking of Burmese pythons, I feel like Voltaire saw one every time he went to Burma or something. Have you seen many pythons there?
No, it wasn't. The last time I was in Indonesia, or the second to last time I think it was, I was sitting in the jungle at what could best be described as like a picnic table, because it was behind this jeweler's workshop, and this giant black snake went by, and I don't know what kind of a snake it was, but it was not a python. But when I pointed it out to one of the ladies there, I said, hey, excuse me, there's an enormous black snake that just happens to be like hanging out right here. And she's like, oh, that's nothing. Yesterday, my husband removed an 18-foot python from our kitchen.
Oh, okay. If I was
No.
gonna go somewhere else, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that country.
Nah, come on.
Yeah,
snakes are cool.
there's some big snakes in Indonesia, that's for sure.
So when you recorded the what's it called? She's Glowing music video, and then you went deep into the jungles.
I did, actually, and it's in that music video. People always criticize me because I don't make music videos. Like, Voltaire, you got to make music videos. You got to make music videos. So one year while I was in Indonesia, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a music video for my song, She's Glowing. And I wanted very much for it to seem like Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran. But I'm sure they had like $1 million to make that video. And I had like a cell phone and a selfie stick. So I'm making like the poor man's version. So I'm walking through like a marketplace, and I'm like wading through a jungle river up to my waist. And while I'm in this river, I see an Asian water monitor. And these are, kind of like the smaller version of a Komodo dragon. And they're poisonous and they're lethal, and they'll whip you with their tail and break your bones. And I had to commit to
Yeah, you took
to
a
the
selfie
bit.
with them.
Yes, and I was in the water, and like Lord knows what's in that water too. But I'm so glad that somebody saw that music video, because after making the video, it got like so few
But
views.
like
And
a
I was
lot of
like,
people,
"Wow."
didn't 100,000 people see it?
What? No way. That video has like 15,000
Hold on,
views. I
I'm
think.
gonna look it up now.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see. She's glowing blue. 62,000 views. It's just a mere fraction of what Daria Cohen gets for one of her videos.
Ah, please.
So, actually, I'm impressed, because the last time I looked at it, it had like 15,000 views. So, I'm glad people saw it. It was so
He was
much fun to
risking his
make.
life out there, guys. Go
I
watch
did.
it.
Yeah.
You know what's actually really funny is that because the last thing I expected you to mention was "She's Glowing" because it's such an obscure track
I want
and
to
such
do
an
like a
obscure.
music video with but not an animated one, just me walking around and pretending to
Yes,
to
you
sing it,
should,
going to like the goats at my parents' neighborhood and just singing with
as
them.
you
It's annoying.
should. So the
And then
in the
sacrifice
beginning of that
them.
music video, I'm holding a book that I'm writing in, and I found that book in my storage unit yesterday, and I took a picture of it because it's going up on my Etsy page because I'm presently like selling off as much of the stuff that's like cluttering up my storage unit as I can, and so that book that I'm writing in is going up on my Etsy page in the next couple of days. So it's really weird that you would mention She's Glowing. I
Okay,
think no one ever
so
thinks about it.
you can buy this famous music video book.
Mm-hmm.
This book has
I
been through
buy it.
some stuff. You gotta
It's
buy
been,
it.
it has been through some stuff. Hey, JMan001 says, "Hello, Voltaire. Have you heard The Cog is Dead's I Think I Love You, Disney villain style?" I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I'm going to have to go check that one out. But I do love The Cog is Dead. And Captain Sprocket, I don't know if you know this, but sang almost all of the male backing vocals on my album, The Black Labyrinth. So he and I have collaborated quite a lot together, and above and beyond being one of the single most talented singers I've ever worked with, happens to be a really, really great guy.
Aw. Okay, so
We have a question for everybody from Servner. He says, for all of you, do you play horror games? Personal favorite is Alan Wake Universe, Eldritch Monster versus offer to become the main character in their own novel. As you
yeah.
all know, I'm a total scaredy
Wait,
cat.
wait. Speaking
I
speaking
never
of
play
video
that.
games, apparently there's a video game on stream that's called Voltaire the Vegan Vampire.
A vegan vampire. Oh
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
yeah.
Maybe you should talk to them about it. It's like, listen,
Yeah,
guys, I can be a lot of things, but vegan
but
is not one of them.
Yeah,
I'm not
vegan is where I cross the line.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
it
not
is.
opposed, but I'm not a vegan. I've nothing against it. I just that's not where I'm at right now.
Well, yet you're not a vegan yet.
Yeah, if
Not
you,
yet. Not yet. Give it
Never.
time.
yeah, if you
I'm-
think that
We have
I'm vegan
We have a-
between meals. That's it.
perfect.
vegan between meals. Yeah.
For sure for you.
We have another donation from Star Knight. I started listening to Voltaire only December 2024. Now it's all I listen to. You have the coolest style.
Why did it sound like a cry for help?
Because I said it.
Okay, fine.
That's well. Let me
it's
tell
very
you
nice.
something. Yeah, let me tell you something about that. As you know, if you look at my Spotify, I'm extremely grateful for the fact that there's a lot of listeners on there, and of course, I'm grateful that there's people who've been listening for a long time. But I will have to admit that sometimes it makes me wonder if I'm not doing a good job because like the top 10 songs are all from like the first 3 records, and you start to wonder like, oh man, is all my best work behind me? And now granted, those records have been out for so long that it's hard for a new record to compete because a song would have to be really spectacularly successful to have more streams than like a song that came out in 1998. Because it's got all those years to help it accumulate views and streams.
I mean, listen, if you
So,
write a song
I
about has-been, it's gonna get 1 million listening right away.
True.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
but wouldn't it be
I
part
would
of
love
it like
to.
some? Oh, sorry about that.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, just to finish the thought really quick. So, I'm always surprised to hear that somebody has just found my music and has started listening, and I just think that's so amazing. So, thank you, every single one of you who, like, just discovered my music in the last year or two and are enjoying it because I love fresh blood.
It's never too late to stop.
Yeah, so it's actually interesting because it's probably different to release a new single now, right? The algorithms are different. Everything is
Oh
different.
God, everything's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's different, and everything, like as you already know, I don't need to tell any of you this, you already know it, that you can have people who subscribe to your channel and YouTube will not tell them that you put up a
Yeah.
new video. So then they
Yep.
put the bell. Okay, now you subscribe to the channel, but you also have to ring the bell. And then they subscribe and they ring the bell, and YouTube still doesn't tell them
Yeah,
that
because
you
you have
have a
to
new
ring the
video.
bell 12 times and then maybe it's
Yeah,
gonna work.
there's all, the whole mysterious algorithm thing is very, very frustrating because there's people
Annoying as
who
hell.
they legitimately want to hear from you, and they legitimately love your art, and they want to see they want to see Daria's latest video, and they don't even know that it exists,
Yeah,
as
they didn't
happens
support
with
the
me.
Kickstarter because of it.
This new record that I released last summer called Summerween Surf, you would not believe me if I told you how many people emailed me and said, I don't understand, why isn't your new album on YouTube? And I'd say, it is. And I'd have to send them a link, and they'd be like, oh, I couldn't find it.
This
Like,
is
can you imagine?
They
That's
got a
not fair.
personalized link, so that's good.
yeah, it's really is weird. So like, what's the point then? What's the
There
point
is
of
no
this
point.
button of? Yeah.
I think
Feels-
well, there's 2 points. There's 2 points, and one of them is money, of course. So it's a lot easier to get people to see your stuff if you're willing to give Facebook and Google and YouTube thousands of dollars to show it to people. Once upon a time, if 1,000 people subscribed to your social media and you put something out, 1,000 people saw it. Now 10 people see it, and you have to pay these platforms to show it to more people. Okay, so I get it. It's a money-making thing, and I understand. But unfortunately, the algorithm rewards controversy and strife, because if, let's say, Daria makes a video or I make a song, people are going to come and they're going to watch it, or they're going to listen to it, and they're going to, get some kind of joy from it if they happen to like our stuff. But if you put up a video that's highly controversial and makes people fight with each other, the algorithm loves that stuff and really pushes it to the forefront. So it's really unfortunate that we now live in an age where all of these different platforms are working overtime to make people hate each other. And so I don't want to get too controversial, and I don't want to get too into it, but unfortunately that's one of the aspects of why it's so hard to be an artist these days, is because one of the only ways to get attention is to, create strife and to create trouble and to make people dislike each other. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
That's why I fight with my co-hosts on every stream, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we're here for the drama.
Yeah.
So if you'd like a nice fight, we
Yeah,
can.
if you
we
want to
can be-
insult us, feel free.
Let's go.
Yeah, you
Let's
know what?
go.
Actually, I've been meaning to mention that you're all really dumb and you smell bad.
Oh no! And you can smell it from the screen.
I
Ah,
can.
Oh my
Imagine how
God,
bad.
I took
Imagine how
power
bad you
in the
must smell that I
garden
can smell you
before.
from New York.
Exactly. That's terrible.
oh, the drama.
I can't believe it.
I need a new quest.
Drama.
I'm a
Drama
rotten
llama.
eggplant now. Okay,
Oh
so the
my
next request is Momo and Duke.
Excellent. All right. So if you thought the she's glowing thing was obscure, I have another
Uh-huh.
obscure reference. What happened to Oh My Goth the musical?
Oh gosh.
The musical.
God, wait. Is that your question or is that someone else's?
No, that's my
question?
question.
Oh, well, the short answer, Daria, is that Oh My Goth, well, first of all, Oh My Goth was written in the 90s, so there's a lot of humor in there that has not aged well. And the world has become more and more and more conservative with each day that goes by. And so, racy jokes offend many, many more people than they used to. And
Well,
Oh
we
My
like
Goth, the
pissing off
musical.
The conservatives, so.
Well, look, then you watch Has Been Hotel, and I'm like, what am I talking about? This seems pretty successful. But yeah, Oh My God, the musical was very racy. And then I just thought to myself that rather than get myself into a whole lot of hot water, I should probably spend some time doing something else. So I just decided to do something else instead.
No, well,
That's the short.
Like
That's the short
playing
version.
like playing a horror game, maybe. Well, we didn't answer that, so.
oh yeah. sure.
Yeah.
um,
I'm not playing
I-
horror games. I'm a scaredy cat. Nope.
I'm not really a gamer, but since I appear in a video game, an online game called Adventure Quest every Friday the 13th.
Mm.
Once in a while, I will hop on just for fun and I'll play Adventure Quest Worlds. So, and now my fiance Mayumi Toyoda has gotten slightly addicted to Adventure Quest. And every once in a while, I'll be on my laptop working on something, and I'll hear sounds of like swords clashing, and I'll look over and I'll be like, "Are you playing again?" And so she's now, I think, like a level 28 paladin or something.
That's probably
Well, impressive.
it.
I
Yeah,
actually
so-
played. I actually played Silent Hill F. Just a bit ago, and it was amazing. That Silent Hill is amazing franchise. So
Oh, yeah.
I would
Well,
say
I think the most
the-
horror game of them all is probably Voltaire the Vegan Vampire. So I'm gonna check
Voltaire
it
the
out.
vegan vampire.
Sounds
That's
terrifying. So I'm gonna check it out.
We got another message here from Colbane, all the way from Iceland. And he says, I have a question for Daria and Aurelio. Has anyone ever tried to drag you to a game of
Okay.
Vampire the Masquerade?
Well, I think you've got it covered.
Well, but then he says the tabletop RPG. I didn't even know there was a tabletop RPG. I've always known Vampire the Masquerade as a LARP event. And I performed at two of them. I performed at a Vampire the Masquerade event in Maryland, and I performed at one on the Queen Mary, which is a giant 1930s steamboat docked
sweet.
just off the coast of Long Beach, California. And I performed at one of those as well. But I think that's the extent of my exposure with vampires. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? I actually posed for one of the tribes. That's also true.
I think you told that story on one of your streams, and I know that because I kept that audio bit because I wanted to do like a vampire bit from that, like animated.
Oh, yeah?
It's like someone asked you if you want to LARP it's like a vampire thing, and like you didn't know how to do it, and then they asked you, okay, listen, you don't have to talk much, you just have to be in character, and people have to call you my lord before they talk to you, or something like that. I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to find it.
Well, that was one of the events. It's a really long story, but one of these vampire LARPs, I said, look, I don't know how to play this game, and this is like a lot of trouble to go through, and they're like, oh, come on, it's free. We'll buy you drinks all night long, and all you got to do is just stand around. And I said, but I don't know how to play the game, so I'm just going to look foolish. They said, no, we're going to make you so powerful that if anyone speaks to you, they will burst into flames. So no one's going to talk to you. And I was like, oh, okay, and then bring on the drinks.
And then everyone got you a drink. And then the rest is a blur.
The rest is a blur.
Um,
But I was talking about something else. There was actually a Vampire the Masquerade book where
And there's
I posed for
card
one
games,
of the
there are
tribes.
video games, card games, RPG tabletops. There's like tons of stuff of Vampire the Masquerade. It's like a phenomenon. It's like Eldritch horror at that point right now.
I'm looking it up right now.
I love Eldritch.
Like I tried the video game once, and it's like, oh, it's not that great.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite horror movie?
It's my favorite horror movie. That's an easy one for me because
It's Frozen, isn't it?
it is. It is.
Let
It
it
is.
go, let it go.
Don't you want to build a snowman? No, it's King Kong. It's the original King Kong.
Wait, is that
And,
Oh,
And of course, that's not a movie that has aged very well, technically speaking. People that watch it today would think it was probably very primitive. But for what they were able to create in their day and in their time is so unbelievable. And it's still such a beautiful film. And there's just so much beauty in that movie. So I think it will just always be my favorite. I'll call it a monster movie. I don't know that I would call it a horror movie, but my favorite monster movie of all time.
What's your favorite musical?
The Phantom of the Opera is there inside your mind.
Did you know they
Oh.
made a new one?
Yeah, they made
yeah.
a sequel. What do you think
Yeah,
about the sequel?
a prequel.
Oh, you mean the that thing that
Love
the
never
Masquerade.
dies.
No, not
Well,
that
no,
one.
that's the sequel.
Yeah, the prequel
And
is
then they
the
made.
Masquerade one.
But is the Masquerade a musical? I think you just kind of like walk around, right? Like I don't think it's really like a staged musical.
I think it's like an interactive musical.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's new
New
songs,
age musical.
I'm
Yeah.
interested if there are new songs.
Yeah, I think it was like in New York as well.
Yeah, but I heard that it was. See, we had this event in New York for like 20 years called Sleep No More, and I know that people love these things where you just kind of wander around and try to figure out what the story is. But I like to have my ass in a seat and like watch something that is written and acted and directed. So something a little bit more linear. So I never really enjoyed Sleep No More. So when I heard about Masquerade, I was so excited until I heard it was one of these things where you just kind of walk around and try to figure out what's happening, you know? Like I don't want to try to figure out what's happening. I want to be told what's happening.
Oh, wait, so do you not like the Rocky Horror screenings where people throw popcorn on the screen and stuff like that?
No, I think it's, you walk from room to room and you catch whatever it is, whatever you catch. But I don't know. Maybe it's COVID. I don't know.
360 YouTube videos, I hate that. Just lose the whole narrative.
Lend Biggs guest bench says, "Been a fan of both of you very much of you for much of my life. It's so cool to see the Little Passion series getting a pilot with Voltaire support. Best wishes." I said bet wishes. Sounds
That's wishes.
That's
That's
bet
witches.
wishes.
That's
Bet
witches.
witches.
That's awesome.
The Blackstone chapter master. How do you get that kind of nickname? Okay. I also have a question for Mr. Voltaire. Have Viv's Pop ever reached out to you to
Viv's
play a
Pop.
character? Yeah, a character in one of her shows. You don't need to answer if it's confidential.
No, I wish there was something to talk about. I wish there was a contract that I couldn't tell you about, but unfortunately, no. I would love to sing a song on that show or to voice a character, but I just don't think they know I exist.
Well, we're gonna have to put in a good word for you. Are you excited for season 2 of Has Been? It's coming out in like 3
am.
days.
Yes, I'm very,
Yeah.
very excited. I'm just shocked that they've never spoken to me.
This
Yeah.
is your
They're keeping the best for last. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
you'll be
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
Hmm
I don't know,
People-
we'll see.
I'm excited.
like-
I worked on that season. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh wow, cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'd love to. I'd love to be on that show.
Two questions. One is for everyone. What is everyone's favorite scene in the Vampire series? Second is for Voltaire. When learning about Duke, what did you think of him?
We start
Let's-
with that because
Yeah,
let me tell
let's
you,
start with that.
I strongly disliked him.
Yes, then he did his job.
Yes, I thought he was a real jerk, to be honest with you, and I still think he's a real jerk. But I think he's, I do like complicated characters. I do like characters who like you want to hate, and there's something about them. I'm going to give you an example. Art the Clown from Terrifier. Art the Clown just should be absolutely reviled for all of the terrible things that he does. But there's something so charismatic about him that I can't help but to be sort of amused by him and to almost kind of like him. And so I think Duke is similar. Like there's things that Duke has done that I'm just like, what the hell? But he's so charismatic and he's so curious. And I love to play bad guys. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's fine that you call him Curious, because that's what my mom thought he was called. She didn't know he was called Duke. She called him
Curious. Yeah.
Oh, curious. That's
I don't.
funny.
I'm like, what? Curious George? Okay, yes, that's him.
Curious George.
Curious Duke.
Yeah, exactly.
Curious Duke.
Curious Duke.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ari, what is your favorite part in
My
Vampire.
favorite. Oh yeah, go on.
I mean, I
I don't like any
love.
of it.
I'm here because you forced me. I'm
Yeah,
blinking
shut up.
twice. Help!
Who are you guys? What am I doing here? Yeah, so I actually like I really like. I think I like Artemis bits. I think.
You like Adrian the most.
Yes, that's true. But it's not fair to say it when it's like
Well, they showed up for like 2
3 seconds
seconds.
at the end.
Okay,
Yes.
my favorite part is when Duke turns his head really slowly and it became a meme. That's my favorite part.
I like because I really like that stuff is on the beat. Like all your songs are very dynamic, so I really like in Good Song Never Dies. I like all the fight scenes. I really like all the time that like something drastically happened. I can like pinpoint it, but if I need to pinpoint, like I think all of Good Song Never Dies and all of The Hunt because I really like stuff that are very dynamic and action-like.
Your intense moments are very intense.
Yes.
That I would say that.
Lovely.
So these are like the best moments in your work.
Yeah, the one where people cry and get injured.
I
No, nobody cries. Everybody's very angry all the time.
Nobody cries. Everyone's happy. Shut up.
Everyone's happy. Be happy now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a question request. It's like okay, I will
what?
read it. A question and a request. It's a question and a request at one. Like
That's
so, what
sneaky.
are? It's from Tristan Roberts. So what are we? A Voltaire club, horde, tribe, colony, flock, court? Also, I don't know if I want it through, but what instrument would Duke play? And whatever the answer is, I'd like to see a sketch of it playing it. He plays the
Okay, the
guitar.
good news is that I already drew plenty of sketches of him playing the guitar, but he can also play the violin. So,
Oh,
yeah, he's a
Yeah,
he's
that-
a rich kid. He learned how to play that.
I was just gonna say as long as it's not sax.
Oh, yeah, true. No, it's not that.
Yeah,
Rip.
violin is the best instrument in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could see him playing violin. Absolutely.
He's like, he knows how to play it, but he hates playing it because it reminds him of his like rich preppy boy past. And he's like, no, I'm an edgy emo kid. I like to play rock and guitar.
I am Duke the Edgelord.
Exactly.
You see, people, this is the
While
moment
crying.
to ask. This is the moment, people, to ask Mr. Voltaire to make sentences like this. It's an opportunity that will never return. No, it will
Never.
return, but
Never.
yeah, but this is the time to ask stuff like that.
And then
This is awesome.
Or I guess you could just keep asking me over and over again, how would I feel if Duke owned a burger joint called McDuke?
ooh, yeah. And then it can only use Duke mayonnaise on the burgers.
I would feel McFine about it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so they asked like how we were gonna call it. So funny story. The reason why I call my fans the Pretty Darlings is from the Unwed Henry song, the one you played in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they say "Oh my pretty darlings" in that song, and I was like, "That's a good line. I'm gonna use that."
Interesting.
Okay, so how did you get to? Oh, fuck! Yeah, I forgot to ask you about it. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna ask him like the moment the stream starts. What's Graveyard Games?"
Yes!
Because
I
we've
would
all
like
been
to
binge
know
watching
about
all of
that.
it.
Yes, like it became a weekly delight to see it.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
So last summer, it's a funny story. I was, doom scrolling on the Instagrams, and this post came up, and it said, "Hi, we're looking for contestants for a horror/Halloween game show." And I sent them a DM and I said, "Hi, my name is Aurelio Voltaire, and I would be the worst contestant for a Halloween and horror game show because I just don't have like an encyclopedia. Like I know what I like, but I don't have an encyclopedic mind." I said, "But I might make for a pretty good host." And I sent them a few links to like Gothic homemaking and stuff like that. And they wrote back and they said, "You're right. You would be a good host for this." And before I knew it, I was booked. So I was cast as the host. And I flew out to California and we shot this 5-episode Halloween and horror themed game show called Graveyard Games. And it airs on YouTube
Love the
every
name.
Wednesday.
Oh, so there's
Love
5.
it.
Wait a minute. So the next episode is the last one.
I believe so. Yeah, there's only
No!
one episode left.
No,
Yes, it's very
Dang
sad
it.
because it's a lot of
No.
fun. It really is
Aw.
fun.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So they were looking for contestants before they had a host?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But
We'll
I think
figure it out
I,
later.
I think it's I mean, I think they were looking for contestants and a host simultaneously, which makes sense.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
the contestant will become the host. That
Yeah,
was part of
exactly.
the
The best contestant wins at becoming the host.
yes.
Well, it's not quite like that, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. And, as I think you may have realized, I kind of have the gift of gab. So you can give me a general topic and I can pretend I know what I'm talking about for a good solid 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. I've got nothing.
Creative Doof asks, "Hey Voltaire, how's the touring going?" Well, the touring, my last tour was a Monsters holiday tour. It officially ended like a month ago. And then I added a date somewhere, and now I've added one more date in Houston, Texas on November 28th. But as of 2026, the new tour will be Between the Devil and the Demonatrix, and that's going to be a tour where I'm going to play The Night and Brains and Land of the Dead and When You're Evil and all of my spooky villain songs, as well as I'm going to show my feature film, The Demonatrix, which stars Doug Bradley, his Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies. It stars Nivek Ogre, the lead singer of Skinny Puppy, which many of you may know as Pavi Largo from Repo the Genetic Opera. And it has incredible creature effects by the same team that made Hellboy for Guillermo del Toro. So it's a really fun, weird little cult movie, which I hope you will be able to catch at some point in 2026.
I'm catching it
Or
the
at
second it's available.
or at the U.S. premiere in New York City on December 5th.
Yeah.
This is a great time to remind you people that a very cool Kickstarter is happening right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
you-
very close to reaching the
Yeah, the stretch goals are
unreachable stretch goal.
the
I
unreachable
mean,
stretch goals.
Yes,
Yeah.
remember, folks, we cannot reach the stretch goal unless you want to see stretch marks.
Yeah, exactly.
In which case, then yes, by all means, donate away.
Yeah,
Brace
you have a
yourself.
link in the description below, people, for Voltaire's
Yeah, brace
Kickstarter.
yourself. The last days, like when everybody rush in with like a fuck ton of donations.
oh yeah.
There's 4 days left to go. 4 days left to go, and we are like $2,700 away from the dreaded stretch goal.
Indeed.
I mean, it looks like you're gonna get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully.
Intense.
Have you ever seen somebody have a Kickstarter with like, please don't send more money?
Oh no, I actually got to that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we had like a very cool stretch goal we wanted to do, so we added it to the
Yeah.
stretch goal, and then we were like, wait a minute, we won't have time to that. Oh shit! And then like we
Yeah.
started getting very close to it. So
Oh yeah.
now they'll never know what it is.
No, I think that
We should throw something vampire in that album too.
Ooh,
Don't you think?
Ooh,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm really kind of putting you on the spot right here live on the stream, but maybe at least a postcard or something. Just something,
yeah,
something
definitely.
with Duke, and maybe that beautiful image of Duke and Missy where it says the night, like the one that you used for
yeah.
the thumbnail.
Oh, sure,
Something
I can
like
sign it
that.
to you if you want.
Something for
Yeah,
the vampire fans. I don't know that you want to sign 300 of them, but maybe just something we can slip in there.
Well, since we might or might not have some kind of
Maybe
signing event.
maybe if we get to a different stretch goal, like beyond the stretch goal that we are,
Oh,
maybe we
yes.
can do some kind of thing, guys.
Yes, maybe we can do something even more dramatic. That's true.
We'll do a Dukes will do the acting of
Yeah.
the new cover. Will be
Yeah,
Duke.
I have a great idea. Maybe we should
Let's
have
do-
Voltaire play
Actually-
Duke in the pilot.
Imagine if there was a variant cover where it
yeah,
was Duke.
Duke
Yeah.
with the arrows.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
That'd be
I'm gonna
crazy.
do that regardless. That sounds fun.
Yeah, get to work, Tara.
No,
Get to
if we
work.
reach,
If we reach
how
1
much are
million
we in
dollars.
right now?
It's
if
at
we
it's
get-
at like The next stretch goal is 23,000, and we're like 2,000 away. So it would
Yeah.
have to be after that.
Yeah, so after
25.
that.
Yeah, you
25.
can get a body pillow of Duke if you get to
A body peel. Oh my gosh.
If you get to 25,000, let's do the Duke variant of the cover.
Ooh, wait.
Yes.
Oh my god. No. Maybe.
Okay.
It's. But I'd have to figure out what that would cost to do. But yeah, it's definitely possible.
I'm gonna need one
So,
more request, and it's probably gonna be the last one.
Okay, so last request for the day. Let's see. I'm trying to see
Gothic
if the request like something like Halloweeny.
Halloweeny.
Yeah, Halloweeny. But no, alas. Voltaire, do you have a request?
Yes, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
a courtesy request.
How about Duke and Pumpkin Jack?
Who's pumpkin?
Like Jack Skellington as the Pumpkin King.
Oh, we haven't seen him. For a
Okay.
while. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
last time we saw him, he made out.
Yeah,
with the
he made
Grinch,
out
so-
with the Grinch or something. So now we
Oh,
can have
wow.
him made out with Jack. So that's great. The Pumpkin King.
We have a question from Rody. Blah blah. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Have you considered doing a vampire music tour?
No, that's an interesting concept, but I think because I already play most of the songs that Daria used when I do a show. So I always do When You're Evil. I always do The Night. I typically also do Land of the Dead. I sometimes do Zombie Prostitute. So I very rarely do Stuck With You, but that could certainly be added.
Oh no, you can
so
do
I already do
Saint
most of-
Motel.
Yes. I could do fuck you
Yes.
very, very much.
Perfect.
But you know what? I'll tell you what. I think that's a really, really great idea for when the pilot gets picked up and there's a whole bunch of new songs. And then I think we should start talking about Vampire live on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get you a Duke cosplay and everything.
Oh, you know, I almost did a Duke cosplay this Halloween.
Oh no!
Oh.
And then you changed
I-
to a Macy cosplay.
No, and then yes, exactly. I needed to explore my feminine side. No, I just things are so insane right now that I wasn't able to really put the time into doing it right. But it's something I had actually wanted to do, and I told Mayumi, my fiance, I was like, you need to get a Missy costume together,
Yeah, exactly.
and we should go as Duke and Missy. But maybe next year, maybe next year.
Yeah, you already have the key because it's the exact same key pendant. So
That's-
anyone who wants to cosplay as Duke can just go and buy one. So
Yeah,
do that.
from
right.
Voltaire's shop.
Voltaire.net/store.
Where you
No,
can
no,
get
put
all
that
your
right-
Duke cosplay needs.
/store. There
Yeah,
you
but-
go.
But if you want to spend money, I think the more reasonable goal that we need to reach now is
It's
the Kickstarter.
shirtless goal. Yeah.
We want to
Fine,
see
fine.
that cover. We want to
Oh
see
my
that
God.
cover.
Guys, we're
Yeah.
really close, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
we're
really close.
really
I'm
close.
just saying. I'm just saying, guys.
It's getting there. It's
okay.
getting there.
A question for the and the answer is like in this stream.
And the answer is no. Go
No,
on.
the answer is in this stream. Question for the as an artist who dreams to make his own OC stories into projects someday, but lack the motivation. What was your kept you inspired?
Voltaire.
Oh.
I don't know.
Could it
just-
be the person sitting right
Yeah.
there on the other side who
Yeah.
smells us all the way to New York? Probably.
Yeah.
You should have smelled me when I walked on the night. I didn't shower for like 8 months while I was making that.
Yeah, it was horrible. I
Yeah.
hated every minute.
This is why we're all smelly artists, right?
Exactly.
We're all smelly here.
That's
Okay.
That's the ones who walk.
Keep the
night.
drama up.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what was the question?
What kept you motivation? What gave you inspiration? Like
Yeah. Okay.
I-
So as a song once said, it was music all along. So I'm just
was
listening
music all
to a
along.
fuck ton of music every day, and every time I get cool ideas of like, oh, I can implement that in the story, and then I never have time to do everything, so I have to make everything really compact and compressed. So there's like a whole lot of other songs I want to make music. Like the whole quarrel between Missy and Duke was way longer. Like I was gonna use the song Dance, and I was gonna use the song The Last Word where Duke pushes Missy in front of a bus because it's a line in the song. Like a whole but I was like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I'm gonna have to make their battling scenes a lot shorter, unfortunately. And here we go. So I always have more ideas than time, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I have to say to Dorian as well that like motivation shouldn't be an issue. If you have dreams of creating original characters and stories, those should be like flowing out of you. If you think about the characters all the time, you draw the characters on napkins. My biggest problem was never finding motivation. My biggest problem was always trying to figure out where to find the time to do it, because I typically would have to do it between other things, like if you're in school and, I'd be doodling my characters on napkins when I was supposed to be listening to the teacher, or, back when I worked at a record store, I just, I don't know. I find that motivation, I don't know. I find that odd that you lack motivation if you have dreams of creating original characters and stories, because the way it normally happens is that when you are the kind of person who creates original characters and stories, you have so many ideas that you don't know when you're ever going to find the time to put it all down. So yeah, I would just say carry a sketchbook. Write down every idea that you have about these original characters. When I was working on Chichan, which is like 30 years ago or more, I would literally have ideas about what her grandmother was like. No joke. Like, well, her grandmother was named this, and this is what she once said to her. And that there might not have been anything else about her grandmother in the entire story, but like weird little random thoughts that you have like that, write them down in a sketchbook. Weird ideas that you have about what something should look like, draw it in the sketchbook, and just carry that sketchbook around with you at all times, because you never ever know when inspiration's going to strike. And then maybe if you're doing that, you'll find that just carrying the sketchbook around will be enough to motivate you to constantly be thinking about these characters. And every time you have a new idea, you are literally growing that world.
Oh yeah, just remember that the first 1,000 things you do will suck. But then the 1,001 thing you do is gonna be great. So keep at it. You gotta get the sucky ones out of the way first.
Yeah, well, you're also going to find that there's going to be some gems in the poo-poo. So while it's true that a lot of those, I wouldn't say all, but a lot of the first ideas that you put out there may not be the greatest, but they'll seem good because they're the first ideas you have. And then as you have more and more and more and more and more and more ideas, you'll start to be able to differentiate between what's good, what's mediocre, and what's really astounding. But you'll be surprised, a lot of those very, very early ideas will be some of the best, which is why you need to write it all down or sketch it all down or record it if it's vocal, if it's a song. You need to be documenting this stuff because you never know when something's going to be great. When You're Evil, which to this day is one of my most popular songs, was literally one of the first songs I ever wrote. Yeah, so you just never know when inspiration's going to strike. Just be jotting it all down.
Oh yeah, I have a question. Because you always work on like 50 things at the same time, how do you ever get burnout?
Sure, absolutely. But I have a strategy that helps me tremendously, and that is that I used to carry around, speaking of a sketchbook, I used to carry around a little notebook. And every single day, I would write in it a list of everything I had to do the next day. So I would have like a to-do list. And if I didn't complete a task, I'd have to write it for the next day. And if I didn't do it that day, I'd have to write it for the next day. And it starts getting very demoralizing when you have like 5 things that become 10 things, that become 15 things, that become 20 things. and you start to really like you light a fire under your ass because you're like, man, if I write down do the laundry one more time, I'm going to kill myself. Like I really have to get this done. And I found that by doing that, I got so much done because I was able to organize my thoughts. And now I don't use a notebook anymore. I write it down on my laptop or I write it down on my phone in like a note app, which is kind of the same thing. And whenever I complete a task, I change the color of it. So, like everything starts out as black text. And as I complete each task, it becomes red text. And it becomes extremely satisfying at the end of a day to look at like a block of things that I needed to do, and they're all red. And maybe there's one that's still black, and then I'll copy that one down to the next day. And when I wake up, I look at that list and I'm like, of all of these things that I have to do today, what's the most time sensitive? Like, what do I really have to do first? And it really does help me to organize my thoughts and to just, set up a schedule for myself so that every day I'm doing what needs to be done that day.
I just don't do the laundry anymore.
Just piled up.
This is the point where people should be like, she sounds kind of gross. And I go, yeah.
Well, my apartment's so small that if I don't do the laundry, it's going to become a real problem real fast.
It's just going to become one of the relics. It's gonna be
I
cool.
have
Yeah, it will become
have
sentient. It will
kids.
be part of your.
The laundry never ends. It never ends. I
Never
have
know.
like a mountain of laundry, and it never ends.
Yeah, and you're like, your thing.
Cartoon Addict 6493 says, Voltaire, what are your plans for Halloween? You're going to pass out candy? I'm so glad you asked that question because I have because my apartment, the Lair of Voltaire, is really like a spook house. I mean, it's so dramatic looking. I have thrones in here and I have human skulls and bats hanging from the ceiling.
Maybe
And
you
it's,
should charge people to go in.
Yeah.
hey, I have. So, I did a Kickstarter a million years ago for like, maybe it was the Gothic Homemaking Show, but there was like a tea at the Lair perk where I think it was like $500 you could come and I would serve you tea at the Lair of Voltaire. But yeah, I dream of opening up my door and having like the neighborhood children come up to get candy from Orville Dedenbacher, my desiccated corpse that I've got sitting here, because it would be such a scream. But then people would know where I live. Like
Yeah.
the minute somebody, because people would take pictures and they'd be like, oh my God, I went to this place and there was this creepy, weird, desiccated guy. And then there was also this guy named Orville Dedenbacher. And,
And the cops show up.
But
and I got
So
candy.
this
And then and then before I know it, people would post it online and they'd be like, oh, so that's where he lives. And then the stalkers would come.
oh.
Oh, okay.
But the question is, would you give a full-size candy bars?
That is a very good question. This ain't LA, man. We don't give full-size candy bars here. If you want full-size candy bars, you need to go to Beverly Hills. This is New York City, pal. You're lucky if count your blessings if there isn't a razor blade in the apple.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Oh
saying.
no.
Dude,
Razor
dude,
blades are expensive.
I have a family all across the United States. I had a family in Hawaii. We went there to do a trick and treating, and they gave you, I kid you not, coconuts. Okay?
Oh, that's
Okay, I
so
thought you were going to
cool.
say something
Oh,
else for a
wow.
moment.
No, they actually gave you coconuts and papayas. That's it.
That is awesome. That like
No, it's
getting-
not
Not if you're
awesome.
a kid.
No, no, I wasn't a kid. I was a grown-up that wants candy,
just
and
It
like-
wasn't awesome.
and I got coconuts that I need to break myself, by the way,
Wow.
to get
Oh.
to. So
It's like an
yeah, they just
activity
give
food.
me. Yes, I'm like, here, take a coconut, and I was like, why? Why? Give me candy. No, take the
Oh,
Hey, what the hell is this? Why are you trying to break my nuts?
coconut.
Wait, what happened to Orville? I haven't seen him for a while.
Orville, you'll see him. Well, let me just say that there are plans to make one episode of Gothic Homemaking this season.
Yay.
And if it actually happens, you will see Mr. Orville Dedenbacher. He's still around, but his face has decomposed to a point where he's now completely wrapped in bandages. So he's seen better days. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, actually, a funny story. I started working on the night the day you released the first Gothic Homemaking. Like it was May something. I remember that.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
I started working on the night, the day you released the first Gothic homemaking.
Oh, wow. 2016.
Yeah. It was
That's
May
incredible.
something. And I was like, oh, great. I can use what he teaches to design the set for my animation. Then there's like this one scene where Duke is on the balcony and there's a bunch of stuff from Gothic homemaking in the background.
Wow, that's incredible. Oh, and by the way, so Dorian's back from Dorian, who asked about OC characters, and they say, I do daydream about my OCs and their stories all the time, but I often go, oh, my art will never be good enough, so why bother? So it's hard not to get demotivated. Okay, so here's my advice to you. Don't work on it at all. Don't do it. Don't make your OCs. Now, no, listen, hear me out. Any reasonable artist, and I'm sure, Dorian, you're going to feel this way. You're going to say, what a jerk. How dare you tell me not to make these characters? How dare you agree with me that my art's never going to be good enough? You already know, if you think the characters are great, then you already know you have something amazing. And let me tell you something. On this planet, the most valuable thing you have to offer is the ideas in your head that nobody else has. So whether you end up drawing them yourself or whether you end up hiring someone who maybe you feel is a better artist than you are, those ideas are valuable. So you either keep them in your head and you do nothing with them, or you put them down on paper, either you personally or you get someone else to do it. But getting demotivated because you think your work will never be good enough, I've got some very harsh news for you, and that is you'll never do anything. You'll never do anything. I know people who are so talented, but think that they'll never get anywhere, so they don't even start. And they never get anywhere. They just end up with these dreams that they'll never, ever manifest. So I have to tell you that you can't do it because you think it's going to be good or bad. You can't do it because of what people are going to say. Like, you can't do it because you think people will love you, and you can't not do it because you think people will hate you. You have to do it because you love it. If you love these original characters, you have to bring them to life. If you don't bring them to life, it's just because you don't love them enough. So take my advice. If they're important to you, give them your life, give them your time, give them your attention. And don't worry about what the rest of the world thinks about them. Think about it like you're creating a world for you to enjoy. If other people end up enjoying it, that's really awesome. But you can't worry about what people are going to think. Otherwise, you'll never do anything. Trust me on that one. Mm-hmm. I've never done anything, whether it's a song or a movie or a book or a drawing or an animation. I have never done anything wondering about what people would think. I have done it because it was fun to play. I was playing, I was making believe, I was creating characters that amuse me, I was creating a song that makes me tap my foot or that makes me laugh. And you have to be the only person that you do it for. You have to be the only person that you do it for. And then you put it out into the world, and you'll be surprised to see that there will be other people who will find that same beauty that you see in those characters. So get out there and just do it for yourself.
Oh yeah, that's so true. My teachers hated the idea of my final project. They were like, "You're gonna do what with vampires?" and then I did it because I was like, "Fuck you guys, I want to do it."
And the
here we
thing,
are
I
today.
think like also being an artist, it's like because you always see your work, you always judge yourself like very harshly.
Yeah.
So I would say even if you get better, you won't be able to see it, and you always judge yourself. So really
So
is
go
the
out there
thing
and
is
find
that
people who love everything you do, and then you make.
I
no,
know.
and I mean,
There's a person that I love very, very much, somebody I really, really care about, who's also an artist. And this person has never released anything. And this is a very good friend of mine, and it really kills me. It just absolutely destroys me because I love this person. I think they're so talented. I think they're so insightful, and I think they're so wonderful, and they have great ideas, but they literally have never released one single thing. And when I ask them, it's never ready, it's never good enough, people aren't going to like it. It has to be perfect. And as Daria has already said, like the first 1,000 things you do are probably not going to be great. You have to like get to that point where you've honed your skills. So it just like absolutely destroys me that this person that I care about so much is just never ever going to share their ideas because they believe that they're not good enough, and it's just so sad. And you have to understand that that's just not the reason to do stuff. The reason to do stuff is literally never because of what other people will think. It always has to be because you can't not do it. Because you can't not do it. Because you have a song in your head and you have to sing that song. Because you have a character in your mind and you have to draw that character on a napkin. I can't draw to save my goddamn life. But I made a comic book series because it was too expensive to find a really good artist. So I just drew it myself. And it sucks. I mean, my drawings are really really. Oh, well, I mean, honest to God, people be like, oh, you have such a unique style. I'm like, oh, you mean my inability
you
to
mean
draw?
It's ugly? Yeah, it's like when
No, it's just like
when you say, oh, your baby's so unique.
Yeah, no, people honestly thought that the way Chichan looked, my first comic book series, was because I had a style. Like the way Tim Burton draws, they're like, oh, it's so Tim Burton-esque. It's like, yeah, he can't draw, And the great irony is that I read this recently, and I thought it was so true, that we artists all think we suck, and we all think we can't draw. And the day that you finally have honed your skills to the point where you like your drawings is the day it's no longer yours. It's the day it no longer looks like it was made by you. Like, okay, now it looks like any artist that works for Marvel or any artist that works for DC.
I hate
like,
the way Marvel comics look.
Like now it looks quote unquote professional. You know what I mean? And so, you really, you just can't make art for other people. You have to make art for yourself and then let other people enjoy it or not. And either way, who cares?
Yeah, like someone's always gonna not like what you do.
Absolutely. There's no
gonna
question
hate.
about it. Hate is gonna hate.
Hate.
Beverly Hills is not the only place you can get king-size candy bars. Dana Point, Irvine, Laguna, in any California neighborhood, in any city, at least 6 to 12 houses give out king-size candy bars. Okay, I'm not really sure why I needed to be schooled on that.
Yeah, it sounds like a pet squad to me.
Yeah,
but I appreciate the input. I appreciate.
I think someone made like a roadmap to full king-size candy bars for the
J-Man spent a lot of time thinking, finding out where these king-size candy bars are. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take this $10 that J-Man sent, and I'm going to buy 5 full-size candy bars to give out on Halloween.
What is your favorite Halloween candy bar?
In tribute. No, in tribute. I'm going to be like, all right. And I'm going to say, I'm going to say, trick or treat, here's a full-size candy bar. It's from me and J-Man. _001. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, J-Man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, so
I think that was my last com.
Indeed.
I mean, not really. I probably have like 20 more to do.
Yeah, you have like a gazillion more to go, but people don't fear. Everything that Daria didn't mention today, we'll do in the next stream. We never get to all of them in time, so
yeah, we never.
So don't worry about it. So if your request didn't get today, don't worry, it's in the list and it will get in other streams.
Yeah.
In the meantime, just a reminder, again, you have this awesome Kickstarter in the description below that you can enter, and it's important. You have 4 days to get to an awesome stretch goal, and even a 4 stretch goals that maybe
almost.
We might.
Please.
I don't. Look. I don't know if we'll get to that stretch goal, but I'll tell you that if we do, then I got to start plotting like a vampire stretch goal. I think. I think we should consider. I think we should consider doing something vampire related with this album release.
Yes, we should.
Awesome. And you can always join us in our Discord channel to get all your vampire broadcast and stuff that you want, future streams, awesome stuff behind the scenes. Be
Yeah.
in touch with all the other community members.
Oh, God. Sorry, my mic just went to hell.
Wah,
My
wah, wah.
apologies.
Nah,
It's
it's
all
just
good.
Yeah, we're
all
all
over.
now.
And any last comments, people? Or are we good?
Any less words of wisdom?
Any last words? Yeah.
We
Any
got a
last
lot
words?
we got a lot of wisdom words from you today, Voltaire. So thank you so much.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
appreciated.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
gosh, yes. Just don't forget to edit out anything dumb.
No. We're gonna make a compilation of everything dumb.
Oh my
Compilation.
God. It's gonna
And then we're gonna animate it
Dumb ways to say.
to
Mhm.
sing.
Dumb ways.
All right,
to
everybody.
Have we
Thank
gone
you for
over all
joining
the
us.
comments, all
Uh,
the donations?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And J-Man, final words from J-Man is if you live in California long enough, ... you'll
Yeah.
find those full-size candy bars. I like it. I dig
I
it.
want to.
Candy
I want to.
In the dark alleys
so
of
bad.
California.
Hey, kid, come here. Do you want some Snickers?
No.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome,
not.
man. Awesome. Says as a cosplayer, I feel that. Oh, you have that unique style thing. No, I'm just still working on my craft, but I still do it because I like it. That is exactly the right
Awesome.
attitude. Get out there, make your art. Don't worry about what other people say about it. If you enjoy what you're doing, you have already succeeded.
Oh, you need to improve some more. Like artists always have to
Wow.
hate their art style, otherwise they stop improving.
Well, you keep working on it, but you work on it because you love it.
Yeah, like a lot of people ask, how do you find your art style? And to that I say, it finds you. You don't have to look for it. You will
That's
get
true.
there.
True.
It will come. It will come.
It will come when you
Well,
listen.
I'm going to. All right.
Yes.
Don't forget to find me on the Almost Human Vinyl Kickstarter. We got 4 days left. I will be waiting for you there. And thank you so much for joining us on this stream. We continue to work feverishly and tirelessly to create a vampire pilot. Thank you so much, every one of you who contributed to that campaign. We're going to bring you something really, really great. And I'm
Thank you
super excited.
for joining us. It was super fun.
Yeah.
My
was
pleasure.
so fun.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll do it again sometime.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And now, a vampire must feed, and it's
Excellent.
time for me to go.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
So
see you later.
that's wishes, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. And see you later. Stay spooky.